Hey everybody, welcome to the episode 107 of the POS Podcast. We're going to be talking about a bunch of things because a bunch of stuff happened in the past 2 weeks.
Did it?
A whole lot from what I wrote down here. So how have you guys been? Tom, how have you been?
I'm okay. I'm living. I'm walking again, which is always cool.
That's great.
That's good.
I was looking through the comments on the last video that I was on with you guys, the Toon Clash, and everyone had no idea who I was, and it was very funny.
Aww.
It's nice to know that I've been gone for so long that I've faded from the zeitgeist. That
You're
is
like
whatever we are.
You're like Hela from fucking Thor Ragnarok. Does no one remember me?
Exactly. That is me, straight up.
Go.
Go watch I Am Games. Play my game on Newground. I exist and I make things, I promise.
What's a new ground?
Well, it's this site, YouTube before YouTube existed for cool kids. It's Boomer YouTube is what it is.
Boomer YouTube. Good lord.
Boomer YouTube. Huh. Rad.
Yeah, Jax, what about you? What have you been doing?
Working. Yeah, pretty much working. And yeah, that's it. That's all I can say. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, what have I done at work? Yeah. That's it.
Saber?
Also, I failed that NNN thing because I had a dream.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah. Good.
Saber, what about you?
Just work as well. Nothing terribly exciting. Just kind of buckling down for the rest of the season with Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff.
Yeah.
Good.
What about you, Paley? What you been up
Thanksgiving's
to?
next week.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is
it's
like
this
3
week, bro.
days.
I know, right? It's very
What-
soon.
What's wrong with that? Thanksgiving's it's a good time of year.
The year's almost over, and I feel like I've done nothing because I've been in bed the whole year.
Yeah,
So,
how dare you and your body break
I have
down?
3 weeks to do a year's worth of work. Oh my god, the pressure is on.
Yeah, but I got a new laptop, which is cool.
Cool.
Yeah. We were going back and forth for a while.
Yeah,
Looking
Tom
at-
helped me
looking
decide
at
which
the
one to get.
specs, looking at the differences, hashing the shit out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tom's good. Tom helped me pick my laptop, so he knows the last
That's how I
two.
roll.
Yeah.
I'm good
Yeah.
tech support.
And
Mm.
the nice thing about it is that I basically got it for free because my
You
dad
stole it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I stole it. No. Because my dad got like brand new kitchen set of appliances that of like a washer, dryer, refrigerator, range, and dishwasher.
You also got a new son, a robotic son.
Yeah, but all of that he got like a bunch of gift cards for, so we used that to get the laptop. Still had like $50 left in the gift card.
Buy yourself a new gift card with it.
Yeah. And I
Buy $50
just found
worth
out.
of Amazon gift cards and then piss off Best Buy.
Yeah, and I
Great.
just found out this was something that happened in the last 2 weeks. You know how Elon Musk revealed the Tesla Cybertruck? My dad pre-ordered it.
What a badass.
Yes.
Did you get the
Dad's
turret
just like
feature?
spending money like it doesn't. A new
The
kitchen
turret
set,
feature.
new Cybertruck, new sun. Fuck, things are getting better.
Did your dad like realize he's like, shit, climate change is real? All right, let's spend the money.
You
Yeah,
know,
'cause
I'm doing
he's
my
been-
part to combat climate change, but Priuses are just too gay. What am I gonna do?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was talking about how like, oh yeah, he's gonna like install like solar panels on top of the house and then like have that charge the Cybertruck.
Damn,
Wow.
the power of the sun in the bed of my truck.
Be right back.
God, Saber,
We don't
turn
need
that
Saber.
fucking phone off. Most unprofessional man, and he has the most subscribers. What the fuck does that tell you? It's a joke. It's a joke, I tell you. Trying is a lie.
All right, so we have like quite a lot of stuff to talk about, so we can like start anywhere. But I guess we'll start with the most boring thing, and that's COPPA. The thing with the FTC.
What movie was that?
The FTC trying to cop a feel on my ad revenue. Those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a movie for a second. I was like, COPPA.
Yeah, which there have been some more things that have come out in the past few days with that, where COPPA has sort of like clarified a bunch of things and saying like, oh no, they're aware that stuff isn't like some stuff is appealing to everyone and not just children. But YouTube is still stupid, so
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
There are universal constants, you know, and YouTube stupidity is
it is along with their machine learning bots that are dumb,
stupid.
So stuff still might happen. We'll see what happens in January.
I'm sure things will be bad, as they usually are whenever YouTube has to change anything.
Yeah.
Which they voluntarily do all the time to make things even more complicated than they need to be. But it was just weird, because like the FTC comes out and you watch the video, because like that's what freaked everybody out. Like we already went through the normal YouTube bullshit cycle where it's just like news comes out, everybody loses their shit. And then everybody who wasn't losing their shit decides to just jump on the bandwagon anyway for views. So it intensifies that feeling like tenfold. Yeah. But then like it all calms down. You realize it wasn't as bad as anybody was making out to be, because everyone was just trying to make money and to get views from this controversy. And that's where we are right now. But the thing is, like, the guy who's the head of the FTC like came out like on video and was like, we're coming for you. We're going to take down as many as you can. We have algorithms to sort through all these creators. We're going to fuck all of you up. And then like a week later, he's like, "Oh no, there's totally no us. We get it." It's just like,
yeah,
okay, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Do I trust you? I don't know. You're a weird guy, Mr. FTC man. You look like the ultimate boomer. You look at him; he just emanates boomer energy. I'm like, yeah, you don't. The internet's a series of tubes to you, isn't it? Yeah. He's the head of
that. That is an old like meme at this point. Of that
almost
guy.
As old as the head of the FTC.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got him. Destroyed. Yeah, so I don't know. Is it gonna be bad? Probably. But it'll probably be more YouTube's fault than the FTC's fault at this point.
So we'll just
sucks.
We'll
just have to try to write it out
this.
like everything else.
Is stupid. When is someone going to make a better YouTube? God damn it. Everyone go to BitChute and Storyfire. Just give us options.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at BitChute and I'm like... The problem is, like, every other alternative sucks.
Yeah, well, I've been preaching this for a while, but you can't just make another YouTube. You have to make a better YouTube. Like, you have to make
exactly.
Like, you have to, like, Discord to Skype.
Somehow.
Yeah.
You know?
Like how Discord just came and like took away from Skype and was like, you know, we can show you how to do shit better. Hey, what? Everyone's over here now. Who uses Skype anymore? It's just like
old people.
Old, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Or shit, you remember Uvu? People still use that.
The fuck is that?
You never had Uvu?
No.
Yeah. Uvu was the thing when people didn't want to use Skype, and it was like a video thing you could watch, and everyone would like record the snap. I think I got a few images. Hold on, I think I can find one.
Oh god, what kind of images are these? If Jack saved them.
No, it's probably on my boomer Facebook. So let me see.
Your boomer Facebook.
Yeah, my boomer old Facebook. Let's see. Let me do a quick check while y'all are talking, and I'm trying to find it. Okay.
No, we're just gonna sit here in awkward silence to make it.
Oh yeah, just sit here in awkward silence.
It takes you to get this done.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We sent it.
People in the chat are calling it uwu.
Uwu. Oh, shut up.
Got him.
Ooh. All right. Well, I don't have to use my one, but here, I can find these people one. Yeah, this thing. This was Uwu.
Yeah. I do want to hear what Saber has to say about COPPA but he's not here right now.
Because he does cartoon stuff.
Yeah.
Am I okay? Because the only reason I haven't been sweating is because you guys, I don't sweat shit until you guys start sweating shit. Like if you guys were like, oh my god, this sucks, then I'd be like, you starting to make me nervous. But since y'all are the ones I look at, I'm like, okay, they're sweating. I'm not gonna sweat.
So, yeah, COPPA. I'll wait to see what Saber has to say about it.
COPPA these nuts.
When he gets back. But in the meantime, let's talk about some movies. Let's talk about Klaus first.
The Klaus.
So Klaus, yeah, which was a movie on Netflix. By Spa Studios.
By Ska.
Spa Studios.
Yeah. And it is a completely 2D animated film. Well, not completely, but like all the characters are. And most of the backgrounds are like painted and everything. And there's certain shots where there's like 3D stuff, but most of it's 2D. And it looks amazing. Like it has
they tried really hard.
Yeah. It has this very good lighting system to where like certain look 3D. Yeah, certain parts of like characters almost look 3D.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was
very
3D
good
for a while. I was just
it's
like
the opposite of what people are doing. Like, where it's like, we got to make this 2D, this 3D look like 2D. They're just like, what if we made 2D look like 3D?
Yeah.
Just to mix things up a little bit, you know?
Shit was crazy.
It looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
The movie was like really good and touching and like really well. But it was a solid film. I was just like really blown away by a lot of animation stuff going on. I was just like, oh my god, this is beautiful, like breathtaking. There's scenes where I was just like a mouth aghast.
Yeah.
Like dead fish. Yeah, I was like, what the?
I watched it a second time last night with my dad. And like there are certain aspects of the movie where I'm like, they could have done that better, but like overall it's like still like really good.
Yeah. Like that girl boning the guy for no reason. She's like, oh, all of a sudden we're like each other now. All of a sudden I like you. Let's go bone.
Yeah, I mean I kind of called that when I first saw it.
I mean, it was obvious it was going to
very
happen,
obvious,
but it was just like they could have done a better job of showing like, oh,
Yeah.
well, I'm seducing you. It's just like, I'm mad, but now I'm not mad. I'm a tsundere. You know what? I
Yeah.
like you.
Have they revealed how well this movie's doing? Like, just
But as far as like
financially
people
wise?
watching it,
yeah, like, is it like a big hit for Netflix?
I don't know, because like the problem with Netflix is that they greenlight too much.
Right. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, like, are they gonna like sequel this into oblivion and ruin it if it does well?
Yeah, I mean, I just hope that like the studio will be able to make more movies like it.
How long did it take to make this movie? I can imagine.
I know that like I think the original concept for it, the original concept for Klaus, there was a video of it back in like 2015, but according to Saber's video that he did on it, the main guy working on it has been trying to make something like this since the 90s. So
shit, damn, that was like, wow, I can't even say the 90s was 10 years ago anymore. I have to say past 10 years ago. Like, this sucks.
It was 30 years ago.
The 90s were 30 years ago. I was watching the show the other day, and there was like a joke in it where like I was just like, wow, that kind of fuck you, because it was like yeah, because it was like what they said was oh, it was just like, oh yeah, these used to be the thing when I was a kid, and then one of the kids in the show was like, look, anyone born in the 90s is an old asshole, so shut up now. And it's just like, wow, fuck. Fucking brat.
That's what being a boomer is all about, being old and irrelevant.
Yeah. I had a boomer moment when like I was talking about Charlie's Angels. Like, none of you kids know who Farrah Fawcett is? Are you serious right now? Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, boomer. But you know, like the greatest comeback to okay, boomer is like someone posted this great like Captain Hook Peter Pan and the Pirates like quote from the Fox Kids one, and there's like this great like line Hook says because he's about to be like just shot to death by Peter Pan, and he's just like, I have lived a full life, I have been a child, I have been a youth, I have sailed the seas and lived, and he says all this stuff, and he's just like, you'll never be a man. And you'll never be you just like saying shit like that. I was just like, yeah, that is the ultimate comeback to okay boomer. It's just like, yes.
A long, rousing speech that Zoomers don't have the attention span to listen to.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Fuck 'em. I have been a child. I have been a...
But Tom, did you watch Klaus?
I watched a little bit of it. I haven't finished it.
Okay.
Dude, didn't you see his wife? She had a fat ass. Oh, that was a different Santa movie. The only reason I know who Farrah Fawcett is because she appeared on Johnny Bravo, of course.
That's all you need to know.
Like Adam West on Johnny Bravo. But Family Guy is what most people would from Batman.
All right.
So next topic.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Disney Plus stuff that happened.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Let's do it.
I sold my soul to it. It's amazing. And they're about to put the Weekenders on it too. Like I had
there's
so much
a
fun.
lot they're planning to put onto it because people just request stuff. Star Versus is coming next month.
Good.
And
how does it work?
What
if something's playing on TV though? Like, do they just upload the episode later?
I think they just wait for the season to finish.
Oh, okay. Because with DuckTales, I wanted to watch it, but I'm not sure if DuckTales is ongoing right now.
Because the first 2 seasons of DuckTales are on there at the moment, and both seasons are done at the moment.
Okay, cool.
Season 3 hasn't aired yet.
Oh, okay.
Someone says they can't hear me. Am I inaudible?
Yeah, I turned you up a bit.
Louder?
Okay. Make him louder.
Yeah, let me turn you
Make
up
louder,
again.
Tom.
Louder!
Need to get loud! Oh, shit. I need to eat some chocolate.
So Disney Plus is kind of cool, I guess, but it hasn't replaced my streaming service of choice, the Pirate Bay.
Pirate Bay? The STD for Computer Bay?
yeah. It's fine. You just go on your Tor browser and you download with magnet links, and it's all good. That's how I've been watching The Mandalorian. Which is GOAT. Which is pretty great.
I mean, it's the to me it's the best thing out of new Star Wars that they've had
since Clone Wars.
Yeah,
it's like the best thing in a while.
Well, I mean, it's like the cool thing about like, man, I wasn't sure. Like, are you gonna have like Mandalorian? I was just gonna talk about Disney Plus stuff and save that for.
I don't know. We can do whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, look! I guess I gotta go. We got the other one here now.
Do I break the?
Yeah. Do you
layout? Do I break the stream layout if I join?
No. You just made Jax in the middle.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know what? Too bad we don't have a Malcolm.
Oh my god.
Disgusting.
No one even likes you. Like
I know. I'm depressed. That's terrible. Oh god. But what we were talking about here was the delightful empire that is Disney Plus and how great it is. And many people should buy it.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yes. You want to talk about the Empire, Saber, too?
The Empire?
The Empire of Disney.
Oh, I mean, they're a thing.
Definitely that, yes.
That's all I gotta say, Morty.
Yeah. You know, okay, so I'll say this. When you first get it, it is just like, it is fiending for your nostalgia dollars. Okay?
Oh, Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus. Yeah. Yes. Because, like, when you first get it, I had so much fucking fun just going through old shit. I'm just like, oh my god, they got Darkwing, they got Kim Possible, they got the Proud Family movie, but not the Proud Family series. What the fuck is that? But okay, they got like fucking Yeah, there was like some shows where I was just like, I have not seen this in years. Like Mighty Ducks. I was like, oh shit, I had the action figures. This shit goes to be great. This shit is fucking trash. What did I like as a kid? Then, like,
Mighty Ducks is not good.
So, yeah, I wanted to acknowledge this thing because like a friend of mine brought it up in the chat. Says, weren't they taking down Yoda gifs on the internet? I looked into that. Like, there's no like basis to that.
Yeah, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
how could they even do that? They're streaming service.
Like because like it was like from some article from like the Vulture or something, and like they didn't put like any source to it. Yeah, don't listen to the Vulture.
Yeah, fucking don't buy that guy. You listen to Peter. For God's sake. Damn it.
Wow, shut up.
Oh, but like it's
like I acknowledge that Disney is a pretty evil company, but like at least we hate them for the right things.
Well, that was the entire thing with like that Spider-Man tombstone where they're
yeah, the whole Spider-Man thing.
All I ask for is if you're gonna get them for what they actually committed.
Yeah.
Don't fabricate stuff because like I get it where like Disney's not perfect, though. I'll be
close.
Like they aren't as bad as Nestle. They're not as bad as BP.
Google.
They're not as bad as Google, or Amazon.
Nestle, the chocolate company.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
They are tyrants. I'm talking about taking clean water from like tribes in Africa. Violent. They're
Oh yeah, well yeah. Telling me about that. So yeah. So awful.
And that all being said, I feel like Disney is not like the worst. Paley, you made this comment about you said like it's not as bad as someone have a monopoly on oil or food or water versus something like entertainment where it's like, yeah, it sucks that there might be a monopoly. I'm all for breaking it up, but it could be so much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, watch Gargoyles because that'll help with season 4. But it's just pissing me off because you get Young Justice back from their marathoning and Gargoyles, but you can't get fucking Spectacular because that was a Sony cartoon and they can't put.
There are a few like Spider-Man things that aren't like on Disney Plus because of different like.
Yeah, they don't have the MTV
rights.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
no, they don't have that one. They don't got the.
We just gotta wait for the Sony streaming service, and then.
Oh wow!
Oh no, they already have one. It's called Crackle, and nobody uses it.
That's Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, nostalgia-wise, it is just super fun to go back and like watch it because I'm like having like huge like where I start watching a show, but then I go like, oh shit, I should watch this. And I watch it. I keep switching back and forth between shows. Like I remember I watched Mighty Ducks and realized this is like some Street Shark shit where like it was awesome as a kid, but then as an adult you're like, what the fuck?
Whoa.
But bro, Tommy,
Whoa.
Tommy, it's not no Gargoyles now. Gargoyles holds the fuck up. Gargoyles is
Street
like
Sharks is always great. I don't know.
Bro, there's a video of my 4-year-old ass transforming rips. Okay, so it's just like I know, but it's just that. Extreme Dinosaurs, on the other hand, that's different. Extreme Dinosaurs now. That needs a remake.
Extreme Dinosaurs was
so,
sick,
yeah, Disney Plus does have a lot of problems at the moment because there's a lot of shows that are cropped for some reason.
I hate that for the Simpsons. I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, not just for the Simpsons, but also for a lot of like Disney Afternoon stuff.
Didn't they
for some reason
the Simpsons thing? I heard
No.
they're going to. Yeah.
Oh, they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, they haven't done
They need to because I was watching it today and I was like, this is so close to their faces. I hate it.
Yeah.
What is this? One of my videos? Jesus.
Yeah, and also like certain shows have their episodes out of order. Like DuckTales 2017 has like the first episode as the 4th one. It's really weird.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I've been watching it wrong then. Shit. Damn it. Well, is it like serious? Like it was only for the first few episodes because like
I think it's just for the first few. I don't know though.
Okay. Man. Oh, do they not have Fillmore on there because the
no,
voice
not at
actor
the
got
moment.
bounty hunted by fucking the Mandalorian? Oh man, you need to get Fillmore. They're getting the Weekender, so that's good.
Are you ready for the weekend?
Yeah, are you ready for the weekend? Yeah.
I appreciate the Weekenders for actually showing divorced couples in that show. That was refreshing.
The show is so good.
We gotta get our grind. Wait, was that Rocket Power?
That's Rocket Power.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
somebody when they announced Nickelodeon teaming up with Netflix, and people were like, "Yeah, Rocket Power," and it's like, "Shut the fuck up!" All right, Rocket Power.
Yeah,
is,
we'll talk about the Nickelodeon thing.
Rocket
Okay,
Power is funny as an adult. Like,
But,
what was that shit?
We'll talk about it here. We'll talk
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. Continue with the Disney Plus stuff. I did want to talk about the Lady and the Tramp remake for a moment because
Oh, I need to watch that.
Is that only on Disney Plus? It's not gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah, it's a Disney
theatrical
Plus
release?
exclusive. Yeah, they did
Was it
do
a
a
TV show?
theatrical release because they already did like 3 like remakes in theaters this year alone.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Disney to just be like 1 a month. Fuck it.
Yeah,
We've got.
but eventually they run out.
I mean, they'll just start again. They'll be like, all right, we gotta go back 5 years. We got 5-year newer computers. Let's fucking run them through again.
Yeah.
We're gonna start getting HD
re-render it.
films.
Just re-render it.
Keep re-rendering it so it looks like a theatrical instead of a back to DVD thing.
Right. You know,
Yeah.
like we're gonna, you know how they do like HD remasters of games. We're gonna get Disney HD remasters of movies.
I mean, they already did that before with their old theatrical releases.
Dude, you know, that
They're
would actually be
gonna
kind
do
of
it.
cool with Lion King 2 in theaters. Like, I would actually go to theaters to watch Lion King 2, to be honest. They would get my money with that.
Yeah, they've
I'm
never
not
done
gonna
that,
lie.
so.
Deception. Disgrace for shame.
Are they gonna redo that with fucking CG? They're just gonna do all the direct-to-DVD
But no, Tom.
sequels.
Tom, I
CG.
guarantee you. Tom, I guarantee you. After Lion King broke $1 billion, someone walked into the office, threw a piece of paper on the table, and it said Lion King 2.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
But it's
I
gonna
mean,
be
they
booked on the
already
Lion
did a
Guard.
setup for Return of Jafar in Aladdin.
Oh dear.
What?
Yeah.
But so they have to remake Return of the Jafar. So you know what? Why is it
You
Return
know,
of Jafar?
it's funny though because as far as like their sequels to their live action stuff hasn't lived up to what they wanted it to. Like with Alice Through the Looking Glass and now Maleficent 2, I think hasn't been doing so hot.
Yeah,
As far as box office goes.
Do you think they're gonna
Yeah.
keep to the spirit of the direct-to-DVD sequels and like half the rendering quality of every CG in these remake movies? It's like they gotta make it look shitty, just like the movies themselves did.
Or they could just re-release the animation one in theaters too and make.
You would
Yeah.
think. Okay, here.
I mean,
here's
that's
a
what they
real-
did before.
Real talk.
The
for a second.
sequels in theater. Oh, go
Do
ahead.
you
Oh.
think that if they had just released The Lion King, like the original animated film, in theaters again, would it have made as much money as this new one?
No.
Well, didn't it do that already? Didn't
Well,
it
they
literally?
yeah,
like,
they've
from
done
releases?
that multiple times.
Like doing it now, like now at this point.
But don't. I'm sorry. I thought like Lion King was one of those things that would release like once a year or something for people to go. Oh, I could go see that in theaters or something like that. When did they stop doing that?
The last like big release that it had was when they made it in 3D. The Lion King 3D.
Oh, okay.
Because that was back in like 20.
Because like I don't think it would gross like $1 billion, but they also wouldn't have to have sunk like X $100 million into like remaking an entire movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, as the resident Lion King fanatic, I want to say that.
Hero's just mean mugging you.
He's
Hero's not even here.
Yeah,
His
he's
mic's
muted at the
muted.
moment.
He can hear, but he can't speak.
Well, on top of that, I'm the resident rhythm game master as well.
I
Hero,
heard something
go
about
black.
rhythm games. I
Yeah,
heard something about rhythm games.
I-
He responded to that, but not Lion King.
I was telling
Yeah.
people that he
I was
really good at it.
parking my car.
Hero, you gonna let him talk this way?
What a rich person with a car.
Walk this way. I'm joining on my. I'm joining on my actual thing. One sec.
Return
Oh,
to Jafar is
that-
on Disney Plus right now. Okay, because the
Yeah.
first few days it wasn't when I was watching
no,
it.
it-
No, it's
One of my favorite Family Guy jokes will always be Aladdin, the Return of Jafar. Jafar needs glasses.
yeah.
1, 2.
oh yeah, because it's not called Aladdin. It's called
Return of Jafar.
Jafar.
Yeah.
It's not no Aladdin. That's why I couldn't find it then. Okay, yeah.
Okay, what about?
So does
rhythm
everybody
games now?
here? Did you all like actually buy Disney Plus? Like you're all locked in?
I did.
Me, Saber, and Jax did.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It still feels like a meme to me. Like it's not real, but I guess.
I mean, it got
guess
10
is.
million subscribers in the first like week.
Yeah, that is 10
Yeah.
million times 699.
There is
Well,
no God.
they will not. Right now, the money they make is like because they're in debt. This is gonna not make money for a while. This
Yeah,
is
it's
the
not going to make
phase-
money until 2024.
This
Wow,
is the
really?
phase where
Yeah.
the big companies come through and they want to dominate the market.
Though
and
it's
Right.
not it's
it
not
will make a profit soon enough.
yeah,
They're
but
losing
it's
money
it's
to
not
kill
like
it.
they're really hurting right now. This year has been the biggest year ever for their theatrical releases.
And their parks do well, and merchandise, of course, they're fine.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'll just torrent it like I always have, and it cost me $0.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk a little bit about the Mandalorian?
Yes. First off, I want to say this about The Mandalorian. Best thing since Clone Wars 2008, even though 2003 is fucking amazing, and that's a topic for another day. But what I love about it is the fact that it's like, I love the fact that he keeps his fucking mask on. It's not one of those things where he's like, oh, I gotta take my face off. No. I love that shit when a character is just like, this is what I do, and then you just tell how they are by their body language or the way they
Yeah.
move or like slight little head tilts and stuff like that. I fucking adore that. That whole thing, just like him going in and just fucking people up, and he's just like, I can actually tell the type of emotion he's feeling right now by his body language. Like they did that certain thing, like with like for instance, a great example of that is like how in Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader, when he's like, "It's too late for me, son." You can tell like from his body language he's regretting it, and it's like that's what the Mandalorian's doing, and then just the way they have like these silent moments that focus on things, and I'll go ham.
Like 5 minutes into the first episode, when he's bringing that like first bounty guy in, and he's like, "Is it true that you never take your helmets off?" I'm like, "I sure as fuck hope so."
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I was
And
just
they
like,
fucking
don't do
did it.
this.
I was like,
It's-
"Oh,
it's-
thank God."
It's so refreshing to see. This is one of the biggest like complaints I remember seeing like Red Letter Media bring up, and that is this: Star Wars is stuck. They are creatively bankrupt, and that it's like, oh, it's the light side, the dark side. It's the Empire versus the underdogs, red versus blue, and it's like, it's just so. It's the same. It's the same shit. And for them to take an approach where it's a bounty hunter, Western sci-fi fantasy, it's like, yes. Finally.
Did you see that that dumb comment by it was somebody who was like
Your dumb comment.
it,
I was gonna say, let me tell you something.
Okay,
real
yeah,
fast.
finish.
Like, I was gonna say, what this show has succeeded in though is sprinkling in just enough of the Star Wars core lore to be like, oh, this is post Empire fall. Oh, that is a Force user. But it's not the main course. Sorry, I just wanted to say that they know how to pace themselves so far, and that's really refreshing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was gonna say, did you see that dumb comment from I don't know who it was. It was like Kathleen Kennedy or somebody who's like overlooking
Yes.
Star Wars stuff, and how like like Star Wars doesn't have any like stories or like comic books to take from. Is like Star Wars has a ton of like
bullshit.
yeah, Star Wars has a ton of like fucking like lore and
said
stuff.
That was Kathleen Kennedy.
No,
that-
I gotta find it because it's just like
No,
all this
it's worse.
from Legends. Like I'm just saying, all the shit they got from Legends, all that, like there's so
yeah,
much
like
shit.
and from the video games and stuff, like
Well,
like
the
from
first thing
KOTOR
they
and
did
everything.
When they bought Star Wars, is they decanonized. all
Yeah,
that.
which was
yeah, that's some
dumb.
bullshit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. 2003 Clone Wars is still
There are
canon.
no novels because they killed all of
Well,
them.
did you all hear about what she said about how like? Because I was listening to Jim's podcast or his Mandalorian video.
Oh yeah, I watched that too.
Yeah, about how apparently Kathleen commented on episode 2, which was the first time a woman ever directed anything Star Wars related. And Kathleen's like, "Oh, the action is it feels like a man directed it." And it's like, "What the fuck are you
What does
talking
that
about?"
mean?
Why do we have to keep doing this? Just say it was just good. A person directed this really well. Yeah, they did it
Not
extremely
allowed.
well. It's just
Like, if that is true, then it's like, what the fuck do you mean? That's what a man. That's so rude to the director,
Hmm.
and it's also rude to folks who are like, "What do you mean?" Like, if it's a bunch of titties sticking out and guys drinking beer and throwing them at lightsabers, then yeah, I could say maybe it's a bit dude bro-ish versus like,
Yeah,
Good
it's
action,
it's
good
so
pacing.
so weird. It's like, what kind of expectation do you have? Like, fucking like, it's like how people complain about Bayonetta. It was like, oh, Bayonetta she is like fucking sexy because like a man made her or whatever. Like she was designed by a woman.
Yeah.
That's
There's
such
nothing
a
wrong with
weird-
sexuality. There's nothing wrong. It's such a stupid
some people
concept.
seem to think that there is.
Yeah,
I
even when
think it's fine if a woman wants to dress her character up in heavy armor, fine. If she wants to dress up as sexy, fine. If a guy wants to do something sexy, fine. He's like, fire the people off the choice. Jesus Christ.
yeah, exactly. I mean, like, just make sure you have like a better origin than Power Girl. Like, oh, I have this hole in my shirt because I don't know, I forgot. It's just like some stupid.
But it's
Like, it was
sexy.
like, why? So dumb. That was one of
It's
the
better
stupidest
at
ones.
that point to just not even acknowledge it at all. 'Cause then-
Exactly. It's just like, oh, it's empowerment. All right, I don't care. If you look down here, you get distracted. So,
It's like,
but like
Metal Gear Solid 5 with Quiet. Just like, she has to breathe through her skin. That's why her tits are out. It's like, all right.
yeah, there you go. Perfect.
That's
Yeah.
great.
What I like about The Mandalorian so much is that it feels like a continuation to the original trilogy because it
Yeah.
has that kind of like grit and kind of like dark, not even dark's not the right word, but just like this gritty like underbelly kind of feel to
Yes.
everything, you know?
Mm.
Like the whole show feels like the same kind of tension and energy of like the Mos Eisley Cantina scene, or like when you're in Jabba's palace and Jedi. Like just everything is like dirty and gross and bad, and like there's like a thick tension everywhere you go because shit could go bad at any point.
Yeah.
And like the whole show captures that tone so well, and it feels like an extension of that part of Star Wars that we didn't explore too much, because like in the original trilogy it is like, you know, a hero's journey story, and so you go and explore these kind of like gritty places, but it's following a character kind of rising above that. But in The Mandalorian, we're just set in that, and it's
Yeah.
even worse now because the Empire's destroyed, so like this guy's
People
like
need
entire
jobs.
kind of world is off balance. Like he can't spend like regular money or anything anymore because that whole thing's gone, and like they have like the remnants of the Empire, and like these shiny bright stormtroopers are all gritty and covered in dirt and grime because they're in hiding and they're underground and stuff. And it's just like really good visual storytelling throughout the first 3 episodes so far, and I'm really excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, and you don't get the baggage of Boba Fett, like, because like again, like he's like,
Yeah.
oh, if it was like a Boba Fett series, well, what about when Django Fett and all this other? She's just
Right,
like, nope,
yeah.
nope, it's just a Mandalorian. You know what a
It's just
Mandalorian
a
is.
guy.
Where does
Enough little sprinkle to add a mystery, like seeing the flashbacks and seeing a Trade
Child.
Federation robots, and it's like,
Yeah.
whoa, like
Yeah.
was the Trade Federation trying to wipe out the Mandalorians? Like, is that what happened? Because the Mandalorians are the
clone troopers,
Yeah, that's
because
what
they're based off Django Fett.
Exactly. So maybe the Trade Federation back in the day, it's like, we gotta wipe these guys out so they can't get any more like genetic stuff. So I think that's cool. It adds enough of a mystery without overbearing the Star Wars lore. Because I get so, I'm so glad it's not just some stupid kid. Maybe I'm a Jedi. And it's like, I don't care. Like, I just don't care. We've done this so many times. Right now, The Mandalorian is the best thing to come out of the Star Wars purchase from Disney. Like,
Yeah.
it's by far, by a long shot, it's the best. And it's 3 episodes so far, so
Yeah.
that's a lot.
And then like, and another thing to like go off the child thing. At least the child doesn't talk. The child is just like an adorable
Yeah.
little thing. It's not doing the little wah wah. We're like, oh, da, da, da. It's just like, nope.
Thank
Just
God.
sit there, look cute. Aw, you're fucking adorable because you're quiet. So kids, yeah, more kids, no.
That's the
let's
most
pay attention to
unrealistic thing in this fantasy story. is the baby's quiet.
Well, he's a 50-year-old baby, so it's just
Yeah.
shit. So that means fucking Yoda, if like their species age, when he was like 100, so he must have been like a toddler or something like that. And he was
Wait,
training.
Yoda was not 100. Yoda?
No, I'm saying because remember what he said. I've been training Jedi for 900 years. This baby is 50, so like when he died was around 900. So when he was like 100, maybe he was like a toddler or something, just by the way they age. So it's just like, shit, damn, he's been training Jedi for a long time since he's a little kid. Fucking crazy.
Interesting. All right, word.
It's
Mm.
pretty cool.
All right.
It's a good concept. I like it.
Um,
Make more, please.
I guess last Disney thing to talk about. Frozen 2. That
Oh
came
yeah,
out.
that boring ass film.
So it was okay.
Yeah, it was honestly just like it was a movie that I went into. I only watched that first trailer because like Hero rubbed off on me, like just watch the trailer, and I was like, okay. And then I watched it and I was just like, first off, this is really just I don't know, like there was nothing in it that really grabbed me for most of the film. I was kind of like bored.
Yeah, there's because I had to have it sit in my mind for a few days, where I was like, I don't know how I like this film compared to the first one, but there's certain parts of it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a spoiler thing because we're definitely gonna talk about spoilers.
Fucking Tarzan shows up, yo.
So yeah, the songs, none of them really hit me that hard for me.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, like while I was watching, but none of them like stuck with me. After.
Yeah, I can't remember any of the
songs. I was singing 2 of the songs on my way home like nonstop.
Into the Unknown is insanely catchy.
Yeah, that's the winner.
Into the Unknown. I thought,
was my question for you.
But didn't fucking Over the Garden Wall do that already?
Hero is Into the Unknown. Do you think it's better than Let It Go?
Yes.
Okay. Into the Unknown.
Honestly, pretty easily in my opinion too. I that's fine.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, did I?
So
I was saying about my PC. My PC had something on.
So there are certain things with the character motivations in this that I'm like, when I think back on it, I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah,
but
I agree.
The best thing in this movie, unironically, is fucking Olaf. He was a nihilistic
asshole.
Right? It was amazing. Like, he was like so much better than in the first movie. Like, there's some jokes he makes. Like, the first joke he makes is like, he's like, I just wish things could stay like this forever. And then a leaf comes by. It's like, but then change mocks us with her beauty. It makes like jokes about death and stuff. Is great.
Olaf is unbearable. He's not. He's a lot better than a lot of other sidekicks got Disney. And what Frozen suffers from in general is just oversaturation, which isn't the movie's fault. And I have some people are, oh god, Frozen, fuck Frozen. It's like, chill out, bro. It's not a bad movie.
Chill out.
I knew you would like that.
But Frozen
cool
2,
joke.
I don't know. That Laura got out of the movie and called me right before the podcast, and I'm like, what'd you think? And she said, I liked the first 25 minutes and the last 40 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'm with you on that one. Because it dragged. It dragged in the middle with them getting to the forest, like when they got there and talked for the exposition of the people there, and then Kristoff being
that's
like,
that's one big like complaint about the movie that people are having, is that there's way too much exposition in the movie. Because like they try to explain like everything. And another thing, like my least favorite part of the movie entirely is Kristoff and his whole thing that he's doing. Because like they're doing that thing where like he's trying to propose to Anna, and he just keeps messing up, and it's like a running thing.
I dropped the ring.
Yeah, and it's a running thing throughout the movie, and it's like, this is like such a basic like ass like plot you would see like in a sitcom or something, or a B plot. And the thing is, like, they've done it better before in like The Rescuers Down Under, with that kind of that kind of trope.
Did it way better.
Yeah. And Kristoff's song, I hated it. Like, his whole song, they were trying to do a parody of like a rock ballad, and I could just imagine them like writing that song and like performing it in the studio, saying like, "Oh man, this is hilarious." But my audience was silent. They didn't do anything. They didn't laugh at all.
It's a shit song.
Yeah.
And also, Anna was kind of annoying. The rest of the movie, she was really clingy. And like, I don't know. Like to me, that was just like I was kind of like.
I will fight you on that one. I think.
Okay, man. All right, dude. You can fight all you want. On that.
I will debate you on that one. So you think she was clingy?
Personally, for me, I'm just saying like it was just there are scenes where I'm just like, okay, I get what you're trying to go for, but to me it was just coming off a bit like, and this is kind of annoying at this point. Like, why you keep going off doing this? And it's just like, to me, it just came off like super clean for that. And then I can't. It didn't do anything for me personally, because every time it was just like, I see what they were trying to go for with that. Like, it's just like, oh, haven't had you for this long, but then like I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me that way personally.
That's fair. I guess I feel Anna's frustration trying to keep up with Elsa, and maybe they could have told it better. But like, Elsa kind of is like, I gotta do this for me, and Anna's like, yeah, and my sister, let's stop running off and getting yourself killed. And then it's like it's an entire line of people chasing after each other. Anna's chasing after Elsa, Kristoff's chasing after Anna, Olaf is just there, and it's
that random horse.
Yeah.
Right.
Can we talk about how, like, when that dam broke, it just, like, the
Appeared
water
at
from
the
it
place.
just showed up in Arendelle, like, 10 seconds later? Like, when supposedly that dam is supposed to be, like, really, really far away? Supposedly? Like,
I thought it was like,
know.
yeah, because I thought that you had to
Really
cross
fast.
the ocean to get to the place, but then
Yeah.
they walked to it. So I was like confused.
That was confusing. It's like, how far away is this? Like, show me a map. I need to know how far
yeah,
this is.
like, how far
And
were
I'm
you
sorry.
traveling?
But do you think you think the town would be like, don't build a dam. Like, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
And why did the villagers? Why are they so chilled out with the soldiers? That was weird to me. Like, you know, the soldiers would have been like,
What?
killed them.
Well,
Yeah.
weren't they like fighting for like? They froze in time, right? So like they didn't age for a long time, or were they like frozen stagnant, or were they like
I think they're
actually
just
like?
stuck in there. I think
Yeah.
were even
Yeah, they were
frozen.
just, like, stuck in there.
So I guess like after like got like 20 plus years of like fighting each other or something like that, they like, well, this is stupid. Like, why the fuck are we doing this? It's just yeah.
I don't know, bro. Just it's annoying. There's logistical problems with the movie.
Yeah.
I think the biggest logistical problem is he appeared so much in the like supplementary material. I was surprised there was no Spider-Man in any.
Oh wow.
I mean, he's owned by Disney. I figured with all the YouTube videos, it would have shown up at least once.
Shut
No,
up.
they
Yeah.
had to do a deal with Sony for that.
Can you imagine
Miles Morales showing up?
After credits scene? Elsa's just hanging out, and then Spider-Man bombs in.
What, Peter B. Parker?
Yeah.
With his like, so, like, yo, what's up, Elsa? He nods or something like that.
All right,
Missed
let's.
opportunity.
All right, let's move on. So we're all pony people here.
I'm gonna leave.
Pony Life. It's a new show that's going to come out that is sort of like a in between generations, because it's not Generation 5. It's like
right.
a sort of weird spin-off of Generation 4.
That's true.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people got mad about it, and I'm like, why?
I don't get Yeah, like, honestly, I'm just gonna say the same thing I said on Twitter. Like, I honestly don't understand, like, because some people were saying, comparing it to like the Teen Titans Go. Look, Teen Titans Go. It's just like, no, it's not. My Little Pony had 9 seasons with a satisfying conclusion. All right, Teen Titans like could have had a satisfying conclusion if they cut off of the brain episode, but no, they left on like a cliffhanger, and you're like, oh shit, when's Teen Titans coming back? But then it's like, oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Oh, Teen Titans Go. It's like, well, I want my serious show back. So it's just like, no. So it's just. It makes no sense why people get mad, because like this was it wasn't a replacement. The show has ended. This is just filler stuff. It's like when Avatar: The Last Airbender had those little chibi shorts, or like when freaking God, I can't remember. Like, I'm thinking of something right now, but like when they have like their little chibi
Attack on
shorts on the side. Yeah, Attack on Titan did it too. Like, thank you. Attack on Titan did it. Freaking Naruto did it too. Where it's just like they all told a story, they completed it. And it's just like, there's no reason to be upset about it whatsoever, because like you have the entire story. You can go back and revisit any time. This is just bonus filler. That story is done and complete. Like,
I mean,
there's
I
nothing
think-
wrong with.
I think another thing to keep in mind with this is that, like, I mean, maybe I'm in the minority on this, but I always thought that the slice of life interpersonal conflicts of MLP were the best part of it.
Yeah,
So if
they
Naruto
are.
does more of
They
that, that's good. Unlike, something like Teen Titans where they were telling like a more serious story and then it just devolved into like, Teen Titans Go, which is a totally different thing. Like if they do a bunch of shorts that are just like the characters bickering, that's the best part of the show. More of it.
I love it when they fight.
Yeah, me too. It's the best part.
Yeah, because honestly, like I said the same shit for Dragon Ball Super series. Trash. Slice of life filler with the Z Fighters, fucking great. If the entire series was just like nothing but the Z Fighters doing their day slice of life shit, that'd be an amazing series. Like all those episodes, I love to death. But yeah, the rest of the stuff, silly.
This is like something for them to make in between generations because they don't have anything for 2020. Because it was announced that the Generation 5 movie that's going to start, the CG movie that's going to start off Generation 5, which probably won't even have the same characters at all.
Yeah, probably won't.
Isn't going to be releasing until September of 2021. So this is something for Hasbro to put out in 2020 because they're like, oh shit, like Friendship is Magic just ended. What are we gonna do? Pony Life.
Yeah, so the cons, that's what they'll be focusing on is Pony Life shit now.
This is the most important question. The hooves and the fetlocks, good or bad?
I like it.
Weird.
Literally indifferent.
To me, it's like
I never really liked it when people drew them with that because I always imagined their hooves as just squishy, like just squishy nothing, like marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna divide the fandom into the hooves and the hooves not.
Well, then it's just like
the hooves and hooves not.
Can we please call them the Hoovians?
Oh wow, bum! I see you. That's gonna trade the diet furries to the actual furries right there.
It'll make the Doctor Who people so absolutely.
Yeah, no, hold on 1 second now.
Hey, we've got a Doctor Who.
What accent even was that?
I say, you ruffian horse people, stay away from our good David Tennant.
Stop it, Ron.
Oh no, the DuckTales fandom took them.
Good. And so did the Good Omens.
It's true.
Oh yeah, that's right. But yeah, I'm excited to just see what it looks like. Because we saw the a little glimpse of it with that toy reveal, which is really weird that the song they used, I'm feeling good as hell, like.
That's probably
what?
That's the biggest eyebrow raise.
That was odd.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Pinkie Pie yelling it. Pinkie Pie yelling.
The pony said hell! Fluttershy said hell!
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I like how somehow like these like the character designs for this show are like even like more cartoony and more simplified and like somehow the toys are even more ugly. Like they just can't.
It's
they
weird.
Can't bridge that fucking
it's
gap.
like
It's just like
the toys never look good. Like at least the main toys.
These designs are arguably even simpler, and it's just like they're still just abominations, and it's just like fandom's gonna have to pick up the pace again. You know, Jesus Christ.
Emphasis on the main toys, because like I could never get her hair.
Look at that
normal.
shit.
Yeah, look at that shit. I could never keep her hair like normal. So it's just like, I'm so sorry, honey. I don't know. It's just like,
but like the images in this new one, like the muzzles are all like fucking squared off and gross looking, and the eyes are like on the side of their heads in a weird way. I'm just like, guys, please, somebody just like hire like an actual like
Japan
person with a brain to do this. Yeah, seriously, outsource to Japan. It's like you've outsourced everything else. Just do it. It's fine.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But yeah, I'm excited just to watch to see what it'll look like, because like I'm for G4 for the Friendship is Magic, that show, I'm satisfied with it, because we got like 220 something episodes.
A decade
there.
Yeah. Damn near a decade.
I fell off the bandwagon, but if this Pony Life shit's good, I'm in. I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. Back in the saddle, literally. Let's do it.
You look so proud of yourself, and I hate you.
I don't know. Like half of these like they weren't even purpose. I was halfway through the sentence. I was like, ha ha,
success.
All right, so let's talk about some Nickelodeon stuff. Starting with the
Nick.
SpongeBob 3 movie trailer.
Yeah, that Spider-Verse looking shit.
Yeah, so I like the way it looks.
Yeah, it looks great.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm kind of upset that they showed Keanu Reeves. I wish that was something in the movie that you would just find out.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset with that too because
That,
like,
that
don't
would've
they
been like
always
showing,
spoil, like,
that would've been like showing Hasselhoff, like
Yeah.
yeah.
you know,
I'm David Hasselhoff.
like,
Who was the
Well,
cameo in SpongeBob 2?
Patrick Stewart, right?
was it? I never even saw that movie.
I never saw
I
SpongeBob 2 either.
I forgot.
I just figured it was bad. Was it not bad?
No, I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, add that to
You
my
enjoy
Titanic
Pixar's
list
up.
of things I need to watch.
Hold on, I need to sneeze.
Yeah. So why is Gary gone again? Are they gonna play that song? I hope they have a sequel to that song with the same voice actor. Who sang that? Let me see. Sang that.
God, Paleo is dying.
Bless you, Paleo.
Good riddance.
But yeah, it looks good. The style of it, because when I heard that they were doing a completely CG SpongeBob movie, I was like, oh no, but the style looks pretty good.
There's an origin story too.
Yeah.
How he met everyone in Bikini Bottom.
But that's not all the SpongeBob news. Apparently, there's going to be a Squidward spinoff.
Yeah,
What?
it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck.
This is
What's it look like?
This is going to be.
What is?
We don't know what it looks like yet, but it's part of the Netflix deal they're doing with Nickelodeon. Since I guess Netflix was like, oh shit, all the Cartoon Network stuff is going to be on HBO Max and all the Disney stuff is going to be on Disney Plus. We better snatch up Nickelodeon while we can.
This
It's
is why you
smart.
just use the Pirate Bay. This is disgusting. I don't have $100 to spend on all these streaming services.
There's only 3 that you really need.
Yeah.
Is those 3.
There's
That's
Hulu.
so much fucking money.
God,
That's like
so it's
20
like,
bucks.
how much is like
That's
Hulu
so
again?
much fucking money.
So it's like Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, OnlyFans, DC Unlimited.
OnlyFans? What?
OnlyFans.
Like, wait a minute.
$2,000 a month for a streaming service. God. Yeah. Okay. So, oh no, but like, damn, God, there is so much. I mean, like, at least is like I miss when Netflix had all like the Nickelodeon shows on there, because like after a while, like they used to have like all of Rugrats, but then they cut off like
Yeah.
you could only watch from like season 5 to like later on, and it was like, oh come on, dude, like what the heck? And it's just like I really hope they like. I just really want to just watch all of the series back to back like that. Like even though I got Hey Arnold right there, it'd just be convenient just to go, oh, I can watch it all right there, and it's cool. But
But yeah, the thing with
Somebody
the Squidward spinoff, like somebody said in the chat, is the spinoffs that they're doing with Camp Coral and now this Squidward spinoff is like completely disrespectful to Steven Hillenburg, because he didn't want any spinoffs, and like it's not very long after he died, Nickelodeon's like, let's make those spinoffs.
Now hold on. Apparently, someone, I forget what it was. Like something I was reading, or was a video where someone did a lot of digging, and they said they could not find any concrete evidence of Hillenburg ever specifically saying that he forbade any spinoffs. I need that's a huge part of the equation. I need to find out, because apparently the only thing that there is somebody who said that they worked with Steven and said that he said that he did not want any spinoffs. So I don't know.
I'm tempted to believe that would have been the idea, because like the show's been going on for what, like 15 years or more.
Didn't he
More
want to
than
end
20.
it earlier?
It's his 20th anniversary this year.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
if they've had ample time to do spin-offs, it's not, you know, so like it seems like there must have been somebody
Preventing
involved
it.
in production
Yeah.
who was like, no. So I don't know, it just seems like it would have been like 5 seasons in if they wanted to do spin-offs, like strike while the iron's hot.
It's rough. I mean, SpongeBob is not going anywhere. It's Nickelodeon's Mickey Mouse, so it will always be theirs. And that
Paul Tibbett, who was the showrunner, said this for seasons 4 through 9, says Chad. I don't
Well,
know.
it's a bunch of he said, she said stuff. So we need actual like.
All right, someone bust out the Ouija board. It's time to contact the man himself.
Let's go get the old Flying Dutchman. See if he's hanging with us. Rest. Oh, God. Well, I love you, Steven. Rest in peace, buddy.
He'd laugh at that shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's what.
Steven, I count him up there with Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross.
Who my teacher's the nephew of, so I respect.
All right. Let's talk a bit about the Helluva Boss. Which
I'm
had
a head out.
I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
you haven't seen that yet?
No, I haven't had time. No.
What's Helluva Boss?
You
It
linked
came
it.
out today,
It's
right?
the new Vivzy Pop animation. That's
Oh, that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, you linked it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a good thing. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I missed something.
It's really funny.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Helluva Boss. Invader Zim's a demon.
Yeah.
Child murder. Yay.
Yeah, this was
it was good.
an 11-minute pilot from Vivzy Pop and her team.
I've not watched it yet.
It's
I'm
really good.
confused. Someone explained to me. There was
Vivzy
Hotel.
surprised us. She did Hasbin Hotel that was talked about and worked up to. She never was really too vocal about Helluva Boss. That was a bit of a surprise. Like, whoa, you've got 2 pilots this year?
Pilots?
Well, that's my whole thing. I'd say it seemed to me that Hasbin Hotel was like, we're trying to make this like a thing. We want to make it a series. Here's the pilot, and then they're just like, but we have another pilot. That's almost the same thing.
It's
Well,
from
it
the
is,
same universe.
Yeah, it's in the same universe. Like
Right.
on the TV, like you can see like stuff from has been happening on there.
So, what's the deal? Like, what's
She
the
likes
game
hell.
plan here? I mean,
I think
she
the
does-
game
goth.
plan could be, hear me out, is approach this the same way you could approach Dexter's Lab, with how there's Dexter's Lab at the main course, but there's also the Justice Friends, or the like on
is
the
that
side.
the idea?
I
I'm
meant
not saying
from-
like it won't work. I just don't.
Oh no, I
understand
hear you. It's
what
it's a confusing approach because like, what do you pitch? And the thing is, you would mainly pitch Hasbin Hotel because that's the core of it all. And then since Helluva Boss is like, it's almost like the bonus extra fluff in the universe, I'm sure she can tie it in and have fun with. I actually kind of like the very quick, sharp, like, here it is. It's a bunch of goofs. Hasbin Hotel has a bit more of a serious, like not like overly serious, but it's a bit more serious compared to Helluva Boss. And I don't know, it's I think it'd be fun if it's like if Hasbin Hotel got greenlit, like if there was just a little like here's the
Just
next
call up
episode.
Netflix, you'll be greenlit.
Well, it's like, well, it could sort of be like, what they did with Cartoon Network and Grim and Evil, where it was like, and then they split it up for like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy and Evil Hector Concarne. Yeah, it's just like, it's probably something like that they can do. Like if that's what they want to do, same universe.
It's like Netflix is looking at Hasbin Hotel. I like this, but this I like more, and it's like Brickleberry or something.
Oh wow!
But that's how they are. They like their Family Guy clones.
I wonder if so she got like freaking voice actor for Zim and Billy to do it. Richard Hort. I forget how to say his last name, but like that was really cool. Like that he was working on this. project.
that was a big surprise.
Mm-hmm.
She's
So
got
it feels like it
connections.
overshadows Hasbin Hotel. They get like these big names involved in this other series.
I think I actually respect her for it. I respect her for. You can tell that Hasbin Hotel was like the first idea that she like. I mean, I could be wrong, by the way, but to me, it seems like that was like her first baby, and she's like, I have the right voice actors for it because the VAs part of it are close friends of hers who are talented and merit based in their own right. But then it's almost like she got popular, and then and because of her growing like reputation, caught the ears of other people who work in the industry. And it's like, well, we can do another series and get you all on board for it. That's just a theory, a game theory. But like, I don't. But like, I like that she has like 'cause a lot of the folks like Stamper is a voice in it. Rice Pirate, Michael is Ashley's boyfriend, and Ashley's an animator for Hasbin. So it's a nice tight group of people, and I like that. You don't need to get extra fluffy with big names just yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep it clean and lean, boys.
Clean and lean. It's
Simple
the only way
and
to travel.
clean.
Next
Next topic, go.
tonight. Okay. I'll get Hero back in here.
Okay, guys.
So Joker made over $1 billion.
Yeah.
An R-rated movie.
What you fucking deserve.
So there were like talks about Joker 2, but then people were like, wait, no. And then, so is it happening or not?
See, it's like you got to look at it from like two perspectives. Like business perspective wise, it makes sense why you want to do it. But
like Frozen
just,
2.
Yeah, exactly. Then it's like creative perspective wise, like it's just like, do you want to pull like a Gravity Falls and go, no, let's end this and just that was its own thing, let it be. You know, just that'd be great. Like
let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Like that'd be so good if they actually did that. But the fact that it's just like they want it, this did such a phenomenal job and they knocked it out the park. They were just like, well, we could do a sequel to that, but then it's just like, okay, so now you got this the Batman movie coming out with like freaking Edward from Twilight, who's bulking up now and he had the perfect square chin and all that stuff. But it's just like, what are you trying to do, DC? Like, honestly, after like we've said this so many times before, but it's just like after Avengers with Marvel, when they finished it with Endgame, DC should have been like, all right, let's nuke this shit. All right, let's start fresh. We have time now. We can do this. We have the perfect blueprints with Superman the animated series and Batman the animated series. We'll just take our movies from these shows and just there we go, and let's just start fresh. And it's just like you could do that, but because it's just like I don't know what the heck they're doing now. Like this new Batman, like it's weird to go like before. You could be like, oh, like who's Batman? Like you could be like, oh, it's Michael Keaton. No, it's a fucking Christian Bale. But now it's just like, oh, it was Ben Affleck. Like, oh, it's this. It's not like, you know, who's Wolverine? Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman's the Wolverine. Nothing beats him. And it's just like, it's not like or Christopher Reeves is Superman or anything like that. Like there's no like character besides Kevin Conroy, who's just a phenomenal, who's actually playing Batman in the TV show, when the CW TV show, he's being future Batman. So I think that's really cool. But yeah, like it's just it's weird. Like I don't know what DC the live action movies are doing. Knock it out the park in animation, but it's just like the live action movies just keep shit in the bed. Besides Joker and
Joker.
I mean, Captain Marvel was pretty good. Not Captain Marvel. Shazam. Yeah. Technically, it's the same thing, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, I think a Joker sequel would do a disservice to the original movie. I feel like it ends in a good place, and it ends with enough ambiguity to like be satisfying, but also allow you to think. I think that by giving it more context would ruin the first movie to a degree, or lessen its impact. You know, if you know that there's more to that story, I feel like it does enough by itself. I think it would be cool if they decided to make more movies like Joker, and not in so much in terms of tone, but in scope. Like let's instead of trying to beat Marvel, let's just do something different than Marvel. Let's keep our movies like smaller in scope, have them more grounded, maybe more adult focused, and don't have to worry about cinematic universes. Let's just worry about crafting a good 2-hour story.
Yeah,
that's that.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't need to be a huge big thing, because clearly this worked for them because the budget was so small. They made $1 billion off an R-rated film without China.
Yeah.
Like there's your recipe. Go.
So Ethan Freeman in the chat is saying like apparently teenagers caused havoc in the movie theater with machetes while Frozen 2 was playing and got arrested. What the fuck?
But it didn't play during Joker. They didn't bring machetes to Joker, did they? No incels attacked during Joker.
Goes to show you what the real problem is.
Yeah.
All those Elsa Spider-Man videos made the youth go crazy.
Oh, God. Insanity.
COPPA was right all along.
Yeah. But yeah, Ryan, I did mention that like it was said that it wasn't happening, because Todd Phillips said that there wasn't anything confirmed, but then like I think it was like somebody else saying that, oh no, we are going to do one, and it went like back and forth.
Got to have.
Anyway, enough about Joker. Let's talk about Half-Life coming from the dead.
Half-Life
Half-Life
3.
Alyx. After 12 years.
Valve still can't count to 3.
I know. They can count to 1.5. Because that's what Half-Life Alyx is. It
Indeed.
takes place between Half-Life and Half-Life 2.
I'm probably not gonna play it because I don't have VR and I don't.
I'm just
gonna
gonna use Saber's headset because Saber has one.
I'm gonna lock my door to keep you out.
Rich friends.
Tell me more about these rich friends. I want to meet them.
Look at the.
Yeah,
mirror.
I'm just happy to see. I'm just happy to see like anything Half-Life and what it looks like now with like modern graphics.
Yeah, I think my take on this was because I was talking to some friends about this. Is that I think it's going to be a VR game, so it's probably not going to be like huge in the same scope of like a Half-Life or Half-Life 2, because like VR is like it's still a growing thing. But I think the important thing is like Valve is probably going to push VR forward in some way with this game.
Yeah,
Because
because
they have
they've pushed the industry a
no
lot
financial-
before. Yeah,
They have no financial need to make this.
yeah,
Clearly, they make all their money through Steam now. So this is clearly a product of passion and not like
yeah,
financial.
and they've made their own like headset as well
sure.
with the Valve Index.
So, like
Making
it
a
seems
thing.
like I mean, wasn't like the reason they said they never really ended up making Half-Life 3 is like really there was no like technology to build around it. Like that's what they did Half-Life 2 for, like with physics. Like that was the whole
Yeah.
reason. Like a lot of people even say now if you've never played Half-Life 2, it's tough to go back because like the whole game is built around a feature that's an afterthought. In today's market, it's like, oh, you can place a brick on a thing and it makes the inclined plane raise. Whoa, you know?
like crazy. It's not like that's
it's
in
not
every
a-
game now.
Yeah, it's not impressive anymore. So like what would have been like you build a whole game around it, it kind of ages poorly, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But I feel
Of
like
course,
the
there's
point
like
of this-
a there's like a behind the scenes thing with like Jeff Keighley like talking because apparently he knew about Half-Life Alyx for the longest time.
God damn it, Dorito Pope.
Yeah, but it,
Wasn't there
But he
that
was-
thing about somebody like who had cancer had to go into Valve and discovered it and like pass information around, or was that made up?
I don't know.
I
That
didn't
sounds
know
fake
that.
as fuck.
Yeah,
It does, it
but
does.
according to that video, like it's not like a short like VR experience. It's like a 15-hour game.
Sure.
So I mean, we'll see when it comes out because the
I'm
biggest surprise was like, oh yeah, it's going to come out in like 5 months. What?
Yeah. I'm confused about movement. Movement's gonna be the most interesting part.
Movement. It lists on the Steam page and on the site that you can either do it by pointing somewhere and teleporting, or use an analog stick, or like some other way of movement. So they give you choices. And you can play it sitting down, standing up, walking around like a space. So they basically giving you like all the choices you can make for VR and how you want to play it.
What if I want to play with a mouse and keyboard?
You can't do that. Which I wish you
That's
could.
what I have.
Though the thing is, like from the trailer, I see like things where it's like I'm not sure how you would do that with a mouse and keyboard, like just like moving stuff around with your hands. Like I don't know.
Figure it out. It's Valve. They're smart. Yeah, it looks cool. I mean, it was funny. We talked about this on the Procrastinators podcast like a couple days ago. It's not out yet, but like I got into a huge argument with Nate on there for like an hour about talking about the reload animation at the 50-second mark in the trailer. He's like, this trailer lies because you can't do this in VR. You can't like reload a bullet one at a time in VR. The trailer's lying. I'm like, I don't think anyone expects that animation
Yeah,
to be something.
I don't think that's like a main
It was
thing.
a ridiculous argument,
Yeah.
and it made me laugh. So I figured I'd bring it up here, even though it's not out yet, but it will be up on
What I
Friday.
imagine you do is you just, press a button while you're doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
You press a button, and like any other time you press a button to reload, the game plays an animation of you reloading your gun.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to try and finagle with tiny little bullets with my VR handset things
Yeah,
on.
like
That would
the
be
whole
very
like
clunky.
moving the bucket thing. Like I can imagine that because like
Yeah, that's just like
Yeah.
swiping a hand.
Yeah.
And, But you probably just look at a piece of ammo, you hit a button, and the character will pick it up and reload and whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. It'll be fine. Not that I'll play it because I'm poor, but it would be fine if I could. Jax,
yeah,
you
this
gonna murder somebody over there?
You said what?
Are you gonna murder somebody? You're just like brandishing a weapon.
Oh, I'm just looking at my app.
But yeah, with this, like, it's making, like, March 2020 is going to be one of the biggest, like, months in gaming ever. With, like, this coming out, Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk 2077, Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Doom and Cyberpunk coming out in the same month?
Yeah.
That's almost the cost of a fucking headset. How am I supposed to buy video games? They're too expensive.
There was one more that I had on that list. There was, like, 5. Because, crap, what else was it? I'll look to see what it was, but we can move on to the next topic though.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's coming out.
Yeah. So yeah, March is gonna be a huge month.
Hell yeah.
So some cartoon news. The Owl House. Which had a trailer and it had a release date finally. It's coming out January 10th.
I'm ready. It looks gorgeous. I've been on the Owl House hype train since the very beginning.
The Owl House. The Owl House.
Yeah, so that looks pretty good. Other cartoon news. Infinity Train, Book 2. It looks pretty good. Don't watch it if you don't want any spoilers.
Oh, okay, so I shouldn't watch it.
Yeah, don't watch the trailer. But I'm excited for their book 2, as they're calling it, for the second season. Then I guess last thing, or second to last thing, Shaun the Sheep, Farmageddon, which was supposed to come out in December this year. It was actually supposed to come out earlier in the year, but then they pushed it back to December. It's gonna be heading to Netflix now. Because I guess Aardman's gonna be doing the stuff for Netflix.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Shaun the
Sheep, the first movie that was in 2015 that came out here was really good. I really liked it.
Nice.
So this one, I hope like people will watch it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff that's heading to Netflix where I'm like, does Netflix have too much like original stuff to where people just don't watch stuff when it comes out?
Green Eggs and Ham was fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Man,
shit made me
so
cry.
many things to watch that I haven't watched yet.
And then last thing, the Cartoon Network Hotel is open.
Where is that?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Because
of cartoons.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, because of cartoons. You know?
Stop.
Shut up.
It's next to a theme park I've never heard of.
Ever. Pele is the strongest one of us, just ignoring what he
Yeah, he tries.
God
It's
damn.
seeping into his brain.
Where's the kick button? Kick him from the call. It's too bad.
But yeah, it's in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Is where it is.
What else is there? Why would you put it there?
There's like a Steven Universe suites, and
Steven Universe.
so weird.
God dang.
What if we fuck in the Steven Universe?
Does it look like Pink Diamond's chamber? Or Rose Quartz's chamber?
Whatever.
Yeah, apparently they like the theme park that's next to it is called Dutch Wonderland, and I've never heard of it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
I have questions.
The biggest thing about like that is like, why did they make a Cartoon Network hotel in Pennsylvania?
I'm just jealous.
Like at least
I'm
the Nick Hotel, when that was a thing, it made sense because it was like next to Universal.
You gotta at Cartoon Network on Twitter and be like, "What the fuck?"
You're like, why isn't it
in
like
Pennsylvania?
Yeah, why isn't it like, you know, in Orlando or, you know, somewhere popular?
It's like one of those things where it's just like, we know this is going to be a complete failure, so we're just going to put it in the middle of
This
nowhere,
might be a
so
bit
it
of
just
a
kind
surprise.
fades quietly into obscurity.
But Pennsylvania has people in it.
No! What the fuck? No! No idea what you're talking about. No.
What's the name of the city again? Lancaster, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, Lancaster.
Let's see what the population is.
Yeah, what's the population?
60,000. 7 people live there.
One for every
There's-
suite. in the
some
Cartoon Network
people.
Hotel.
It's
Wait.
not that far from Philly, and also like don't forget like that's a very dense part of the country as far as like populations go.
Yeah, they're
So, I
dense.
mean-
They don't like cartoons.
So that all being said, I hear you, Paleo, but like Cartoon Network doesn't have any foothold in Orlando. Like,
Actually, you know would have made more sense? Fucking Atlanta, because like a lot of their headquarters are there.
actually, yeah, I agree.
They should have been in Atlanta.
When are we
True
going
that.
to Pennsylvania to do a live POS podcast?
The Cartoon Network.
Yeah, the
Hotel.
Cartoon Network Hotel.
We'll be there,
God.
hanging out with Uncle Grandpa, eating waffles with Raven from Teen Titans.
Who's going to be the first brave soul to host a convention at the Cartoon Network Hotel?
Final
Who's
draft.
going to do it?
Final draft.
Cool.
Well, we've exhausted the memes of that topic.
Yeah.
Let's keep
Okay. Now we're gonna be
going.
going to Q&A. So if you would like to ask questions, you can use Super Chat, or you can ask us on Twitter. Handles are Paleo Steno, Saber Spark, Jack's Blade Fitness, Tommy Oliver Says, and Hirasashi.
Jap Blade.
Jablade. Jablade, bro.
So yeah, I have a few Super Chats here that
go,
were
go.
sent throughout the show. First from Del18. What's your unpopular opinion with Monopoly? I'm guessing he means the game.
I never.
Are
barely-
there popular and unpopular?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's just-
I missed the question. What is it?
What's your unpopular opinion about Monopoly?
the dollars look stupid.
The game.
It's a good learning tool to show you how the bourgeois needs to be crushed and the proletariat must rise. I don't know.
God, this is such a Tommy Oliver sentence. I can't even like.
Go,
I'm
go,
not
go,
really
go,
a
go,
communist.
go,
It's
go,
all
go.
a meme. I am working to become a capitalist superpower. I am a self-employed business owner.
They all deal one way or another. They will.
Slave
deal.
labor. Do it. Work for me for pennies on the dollar. I'll pay you an exposure. Worth
Oh,
so
wow.
much.
I'm waiting for it where through some long scheme of accidents, you're going to end up working as an associate with the Chinese government, and you'd be like, "What? I am Games is Chinese propaganda by mistake. What the fuck?"
Yeah, exactly.
But then you get your trucks full of billions of dollars, and you're like, "I'm okay with that."
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Got a question from Editman RGG2. He has a few super chats here. Thoughts on Blizzard or BlizzCon's BlizzCon 2019 and the president's apology. Sorry to ask early. I'm still at work.
Companies suck, and I don't care anymore.
That's about it. Yeah, that's literally. all
Anytime
I
they
have to say.
apologize, I'm like, what stupid, not sincere apology am I gonna get this time?
Like, why would you ever believe a corporation ever about anything? They'll just say whatever they need to say,
Yeah.
and then
True
the
that.
people will clap. Hey guys, Overwatch 2. Hey guys, Diablo 4. We cool? Yes. And then it was all forgotten.
Another one here from Editman RGD2. This one's a bit more fun. Favorite thick body girls in anime and animation.
Mia.
Damn, he's trying to get everyone canceled here, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Big body girls.
Mia. There you go. Mia. I love this.
Lucula.
Is she thick?
Yes.
Lakoa?
See your tail, bro? She's fucking thick as fuck.
I don't
Goddamn.
know.
Rattle you, man. Yeah.
I haven't seen Monster Daughter.
Monster.
I don't think I
Lukoa's
have an
good,
answer
too.
for this.
Because she's got a butt on her. Along with some tamales. She's got like.
What was the
those
last
things.
anime character I crushed on? I don't even know, man.
As long as they have something you can just go and then this.
Anime girls.
But yeah, I'm going with Lukoa.
Who's the Koa?
What?
From
Dragon
Dragon Maid. You know, the girl like with the hat and the short shorts and the black tank top.
It's a good choice.
Girls in romance anime, I swear, are just not thick. Like, and that's what I want.
No, they're not. Because they're all in high school.
Everyone's in high school.
Oh, a recent one. A recent one is Chika from Kaguya-sama: Love Is War. I like her.
Is
She's
she
great.
thick?
Not as much as Lukua, but
Be right back, real fast, guys.
And,
Third time you said that.
another one from Editman. Favorite butt and fart joke. Mine
I
is
hate
when Saber farted when he appeared in the last podcast and made y'all laugh. that was pretty funny.
That was funny. And movies or shows? Is that what you're talking about, or just in general?
In general, I guess.
Okay. There was this one fart scene in this movie had me crying, like I was laughing so hard, and I can't remember what the movie was, but like this girl, she was like really scared she was going to like sneeze or something like that, or like she would have like a brain edema. And she was just like, I can't do this, all right, because like my body will have a seizure and all this happened. And the person's taken to the bathroom. He's just like, hey, it's okay. She's like, oh fuck, no, I'm gonna sneeze. She's like, no, it's fine. Oh, my brain's no. That's it. And then she just like farts and she shits on the wall. It's just like, it came so out. I was laughing because I was like not expecting that at all, and I was crying. Oh god,
That's pretty funny.
I hate toilet humor so much that I can't even answer this
It's
question.
so funny.
My favorite fart joke is from Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Oh yeah.
And then he killed the dog. Ace rips a massive fart.
And then he killed the dog.
Oh, you won't even believe what happened next. No, please. Very well. Yeah, it's a great movie. Everyone should watch it.
So 2J in the chat said, fun fact, Finding Nemo was nominated for favorite fart in a movie for the Kids' Choice Awards, but lost to Kangaroo Jack.
Wow.
That's information.
Did
I
that
guess
come
that
out the
means I have
same
to
year
watch
as
Kangaroo
Scooby-Doo,
Jack.
the movie? Because there is a big fart off in
I think
Scooby-Doo movie.
Scooby-Doo came out in 2002?
2002, 2000,
Yeah.
2000.
I know what Hirosashi's favorite fart joke is. It's when Bunga farts in the pilot episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Tom,
here's
Tom,
Tom
did-
is a skunk fart off.
Yeah,
Like,
Tom,
he
did you
loves
see
that.
the
Wait,
fart
what skunk?
off between the fucking badgers?
Skunks.
Do you think I've seen a single frame of that show since the pilot?
Yeah, so
Dude.
yeah, there's this awful scene like where Bunga meets like a female Bunga.
Oh god.
And they're farting off each other, and like the
No,
Bunga
that's
farts,
not
and like
the
the female Bunga like whiffs it up, is like. I was like, what the fuck? What are the animators on?
It's literally in a show for preschoolers. There's never been a scene, I think, in my life in a preschool show that I've been afraid to show to people. But here we fucking are in the year 2019.
I don't.
Tom, it's horrible. It's horrible, Tom.
It was amazing.
We gotta show him that scene after the
Yeah, you gotta
podcast.
Can we
show it to
not?
him.
Can we never, ever,
Yeah,
ever
you
mention
gotta
this
see it,
again?
man.
My joke is backfired, and I just want to die now.
Oh, God.
Okay. So next question here from Adinga Friends. Thoughts on the Game Award nominations, and that Death Stranding has 9 nominations, and that it might sweep because Kojima is being fellacioed by peeps.
I mean, Dorito Pope has like sucked him off forever, so I'm not surprised. I'm more mad that Devil May Cry 5 is even up for a fucking Game of the Year. Fuck you, Game Awards. Devil May Cry 5 is the best game of the year. say.
It's still the prettiest game that exists on this planet.
Dude, that opening
Easily.
cutscene makes me nut every time.
Like
Or
when
the
you have that
pizza.
game on max,
It's so good.
when you had that game on max settings, I looked at it. I was like, "Are you sure this is like a game?" Like, what the hell?
It's fucking insane. People are like, "Oh, Sekiro looks so good." I'm like, "Oh, you fucking babies! You don't understand. You don't understand that FromSoft has never shipped a good-looking game in their life."
Um,
Oh, are you serious, Mendoza? Jump Force better. I swear to God, it better not be. Oh my God. Oh my, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. Why?
oh yeah. I was watching a podcast the other day about how like with fighting games like Jump Force is nominated. It was like
Oh, fucking stupid. So
I hope
dumb.
it wins, so we can
No.
talking about the Game Awards forever.
um
You'd think the Schick Hydrobot would have been enough to just like not take the Game Awards seriously anymore, but here we are, still talking about them.
all right. From Malik Webster. Did any of you stream the Adult Swim Festival? If so, what are your favorite moments? I personally love the Eric Andre show live and Death Clock's return. I didn't see any of that.
Yeah.
Because I did hear about Death Clock though, with that whole thing.
Whoa, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Like,
Yeah, when did this happen? I had no idea.
Over the weekend, or it was last weekend? I can't remember.
How do you learn about things on the internet? I can't keep up. There are too many things.
I know you're like exaggerating, but like that's sometimes how I legit feel.
I'm not exaggerating. I'm
You
being
follow like 7 people.
I do. I'm all 16 people. Excuse you.
That's still not a lot. I know I give you a hard time about it, but whatever.
But whatever.
So, Deliatine,
Where the fuck did that come from?
Right. Whatever.
I'm sorry, I can't say whatever. Do the COPPA rules.
yeah.
What?
Ever.
Come again?
You can't say terms like cool, whatever, duh.
You can't say whatever. Is that
Yeah.
real?
That's appealing to the kids. That is verbatim in the text.
Yeah, dude.
Whatever.
Because
No,
the
wait,
law
okay,
was
no, wait.
because the law was written in like
I'm gonna-
1998.
I'm going to clear the air for a second. You tell me with a straight goddamn face that you cannot say whatever on YouTube without appealing to kids.
Hira, you cannot say whatever on YouTube without appealing to straight ass kids. Wait, did I say it?
All right, so
Man, if you're bi or lesbian, then you're good to go.
Yeah, there you go.
Del18 asking, I meant the game, just so you know, your opinions on how that Monopoly has had so many board game editions, assuming you know a bunch of them. Yeah, I know how many.
Dragon Ball Z Monopoly.
There's a ton. I love how there's like Monopoly Gamer Edition, and it's just Mario characters.
You know,
It's so
for
weird.
gamers.
We're
gamers.
Hasbro and we're out of touch. Can you tell?
I can because they made a commercial saying "what the hell" or whatever.
Yeah, feeling good as hell.
Feeling good as hell. Like, come again.
And they had the ponies yelling it too, so it was like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
That's one for the ages, really.
yeah,
honestly.
that is like, someone download that 10 times over.
All
right. So I'm gonna go to Twitter here. From Alexander, what new Pokemon from Sword and Shield other than the fossils? Please Arceus in their suffering. Would you want to see get a new evolution or form? So new. I'm not.
I don't know what all the Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm
look
not
like.
too familiar with all the new ones yet.
Let me go look.
I just got the game today and I haven't even played it yet. Been busy all day. I'm gonna start playing it when
let me
this
go.
is over.
But you said other than the fossils. I mean, those are the ones where I'm like, I wish they have more. They're like normal forms. Those are my least favorite out of the new Pokemon. The fossils are just abominations.
The fossils? I don't even know what you're talking about.
The fossil
what
Pokemon.
generation is this?
Well, you mean like
Congo
Kabuto,
shit?
Persian, Rat?
Yeah, it's each generation there's like a Pokemon that you revive from fossils.
Okay, so there's
Yeah.
new ones in this game, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And they're
What generation
Yeah.
is this?
Okay.
Generation 8.
Generation 8.
Oh, does Bulbapedia not have it yet?
No, they do. I think.
I'm not seeing it. Yeah, only goes up to 7. I don't know.
From Nathaniel Foga on Twitter, asking, "Oh, what is your guys' favorite dessert to have around Thanksgiving?" Mine is pecan pie.
Cheesecake. It never changed.
I thought you was that bougie creme brulee shit.
Creme brulee, yeah, but I guess.
I'm trying to think of like a specific like Thanksgiving dessert.
I can't make it though. That's
with
the
a scoop
thing.
of vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, you got it, Tom. Tom, you got it, dude. Straight
Do
up.
what I can.
Pumpkin pie with a scoop of vanilla ice cream is just so good. I can't wait to like feed you guys when you visit. By the way, I got some food planned for you guys.
All right, I will fast for like a week beforehand again.
How did that go, by the way? Your 2-day fast?
I
Fun?
ended
Did
up
you
going
feel?
for 60 hours. It was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
So, like, how'd you feel afterwards? Like, you feel renewed?
Yeah. But then the next day, my friend came over. He had like a bunch of crap, so it kind of just bounced out. Yeah, it kind of sucked. It was a little bit of a buzzkill. So I'm thinking to do it again. Once more
Wait,
with
is this
feeling.
As all things should be.
Is this all the Pokemon? Is this
There's
all
only
the new
400
Pokemon?
in the new game, dude.
No, how many new Pokemon are there?
About 80.
Oh no, this is way less.
How many
Okay.
good Pokemon are there? About 150.
Oh shit! Come on, Tyranitar. Tyranitar's fucking dope.
You literally your favorite evolution's not in the first 150.
I said 150. I didn't.
didn't.
I could trade one of the Jolteons.
Don't you dare chill.
I will.
Jolteon the best
Yes.
one. I will fight you.
All right, let's go. Get your sword blade.
My gunblade, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You purchased your own death. Congratulations.
Yeah. Okay.
So
bring it on.
got another
I
super,
like those odds.
got another super chat here from Malik Webster.
Hmm.
Did any of you play the MLP card game? I bought a starter pack a long time ago, but it's so complicated I never actually played it. I never played.
Kari said it was hard too.
Yeah, I never played the card game. I collected the like regular cards when they were doing that for a little bit, but then I was like, eh.
I
So it's
still
like
have
Yu-Gi-Oh.
my rarity card from BronyCon 2012, which is very
It's
that
worth
that
a lot.
was a Twilight Sparkle card.
so.
There you go, Tom. You can make some money off that.
I know I should, but I did buy a deck. I did exactly what you did. I got a deck of the cards, and I was like, "This ain't magic." And then it was too complicated. I guess like the first rule book was kind of like obtusely written, and they clarified the rules online later, but it was too late by then. You lost me.
Let's
The
see.
2012 Twilight Sparkle BronyCon card only sells for $6.
The 2012 BronyCon rarity though, that was not included in the set. That one's or it was worthy.
Mm.
Yeah, that rarity
You know,
was because
dress
I
less is-
actually did make some money off that when I needed it. See, yeah, Edit Man had another super chat. Thoughts on the new Sonic movie? Or oh yeah, we didn't talk about the trailer.
It still he looks really good, but that movie is still not gonna be good. Like it's
No, it's gonna be a dumpster fire, and I can't wait to go see it and laugh my ass off. Because I was gonna see it anyway. I'm okay. The movie looks so much better, but I am very sad that the original movie didn't come out because the original movie would have come out on my birthday, November 8th, and the main character's name is Tom, so it just felt like fuck you.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you. And then my birthday would have shared both the release of the Sonic movie and the election of Donald Trump. Both would have happened.
Oh!
It would have been the best thing of all time, and it was robbed from me.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
The multiverse Tom's having a good day.
Yeah. It's one of those things.
They will sell that version, by the way. If it's done and it's out there, they will get it out there.
You know that version's probably in the movie, and that's why he's screaming. Like, hell yeah. So when I transfer, my body looked like this for then, blah, blah, blah.
All right, another super chat here from Enigma Prince. Let's see, Jax, That's So Raven on Disney Plus and theme song.
I'm sorry? What was that?
That's So Raven on Disney Plus and theme song. I'm not sure what the question is.
Does he want me to sing it? That's So I mean, that's a good show. Like That's So Raven is a great show. That has one of the best raps that, like, if you don't even play basketball, you'd be like, just one shot is all I really.
So break it to your ankles and make you wiggle your knees.
Yeah, shit like that. That shit is so fire.
I got
It's
that
the same
lady
that guy got
"Watch out,
bounty
I need to
hunted.
breathe now. Watch Eddie as I hold it steady. I'm on to become a superstar. Watch out, like ready. Like that shit is for real, like really good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a shame that dude got bounty hunted by, but shit, it's like crazy. Oh man, yeah, that show is amazing. That's
All right, another question from Enigma Prince on Twitter. How do you best describe your change from 2010 to 2019 in any facet? And what do you seek to strive for 2020 and onward?
I didn't have abs in 20.
I mean, I think Onward's going to be an all right movie, but
Shut up.
Yeah.
Hi, Jim. Motherfucker.
I don't really like this group of friends. Why do I keep coming back?
I don't know. I don't know why we do this to ourselves. This is hard to believe, but I was actually more cringy in 2009 than I am now.
No, that's very believable.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Sorry, it's over.
It's like, it was bad. It was pretty bad. Plus, I learned some art things. Maybe in the next decade, I'll actually have some money for those art things. A boy can dream.
I'm less angry, I guess. I don't know.
Were you angry?
A little bit.
He was
I
angry
can't
when we
imagine
first
you-
met him. Remember when he was on that?
Yeah.
I mean, anyone would be angry though.
In that situation, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the question exactly?
How would you best describe your change from 2010 to 2019?
Ugh,
You got eye surgery, hero.
I did get LASIK.
So there you
I
go.
thought they
You
meant
got
like
rich. You have a house.
I didn't get rich. That
Yeah, you
definitely
got-
didn't happen.
You got
You
more.
have a house.
You got
you're
more
rich,
independent.
As far as I'm concerned.
You got a cat.
I did get more independent. I have a cat who just jumped up when you said that. That was weird.
Yeah.
Hi.
Get him, Lena.
Hi, Lena. Oh. I don't know.
Aw.
I feel like my life's like I feel like my life took the standard turns that they're supposed to in 10 years. I don't know.
From Pam S on Twitter asking, now that it's almost 2020, is there anything you will miss that ended this past decade?
My little god. What?
What'd he say?
He was about to say My Little Goddamn Pony.
My little goddamn pony.
That was like
My-
defining like our decade, basically.
It
It
was.
defined my entire decade.
Wow, it really was. Yeah, shit. I was working at fucking Burger King full time, going to college. So yeah. And then I was like, oh, this show's cool. And then like that dolphin boy over there was like, hey, go do this Skype chat. And I was just like, okay. And then I was like, you want to go to this con? And I was like, okay. And then here we are. 7 years later.
Oh, Ozzyall asking, were you surprised that we're getting Steven Universe Future sooner than later with a 1 hour special? Oh yeah, I was surprised it was going to be that soon.
Is that coming out now?
Just like next month, I think.
Right now.
Wow, shit. Damn.
It's like when someone said to me yesterday, like, "Oh, there's like 3 new episodes of Rick and Morty." I'm like, "What? It's out now?"
Oh shit, that's out now?
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched.
I
any
didn't
of
know
it, so-
either. I'm just like, what the fuck? There's too much shit to keep track of. It's like when the new season of Ruby started. I'm like, it's not on YouTube. What the fuck? And it's
What,
like,
are you
"That's not-"
serious? The Ruby started too?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
They're 4
Shit.
episodes deep, dude. They don't air it on YouTube anymore.
Oh shit, man. Well, I better go catch up on that now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
There's too much shit. It's too much shit to keep track of. I hate it.
Yeah.
That's why I use Tracked.
Tracked.
Oh my
yeah.
god! It's
Yeah.
like they're sponsoring you.
Like I'm,
Keeping track of stuff
they don't
is
even
getting
sponsor me.
so
It's just like it's just a good site.
They need to sponsor you. You gotta turn anything into shilling.
Yeah. Like me and my fitness
You have a
pal.
platform. You're a social media influencer.
Yes, an influencer. Santa Celine. Oh, I see what you said. Santo, if you can hear me in the chat, because he asked what I thought, or she asked what I think of the TMNT Rise of TMNT and I'll say this: Rise of TMNT, best fucking animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No contest. Like animation wise, is on some Kill la Kill amazing shit. Story wise, character wise, it's still a bit like, just I mean, like there are parts in it that I really do enjoy, but like most of the turtles have the same personality where it's just like, oh, before it was like, oh, that's Leo, that's Donnie, that's Mikey, that's Raph right there. Like a lot of them have the same personality. Splinter in that show is shit. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Splinter in that show is bullshit. Fuck him. Comedy's good. It's very Nicktoonish, but I still think like best overall is 2012 from beginning to end. 2003 was good to a point, and 1987 was good to a point, but it was clearly made to sell figures. So there you go. But Rise of TMNT, if you're interested in just killer animation and Nicktoon style comedy, yeah.
Ooh, this super chat from Malik Webster. It's the 20th anniversary of Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park. Oh, holy shit.
Makes me want to die.
They fight me. It's great.
Yeah,
it is.
Bangers, 100%.
So yeah, and the question is, what are your favorite songs? And do you think that nu metal will ever make a return?
There's still new metal bands on Spotify.
In the end, is fucking GOAT. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't care if it's overrated. Fucking GOAT, man. Love that shit. I still listen to it.
Yeah, that's.
I've become so numb. I can't feel you.
There was
become so tired.
Leonardo 2003 AMV to that song. There was like a fucking amazing AMV. It was like actually, I love AMVs where they tell a story.
AMVs were born from Linkin Park.
I know, and they did such a damn good job with it. Yeah, fucking. There's so many good ones.
I gotta be honest. I think Paper Cut's probably my favorite.
Paper Cut is really good.
It's a really good song.
There's not a bad song on Hybrid Theory or Meteora. They're both fucking insanely good.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna listen to them as soon as this podcast is over. Now that they're in my head.
Ryan Walterson.
That's really funny. I'm sorry. That's really funny. I'm just looking through these songs, and for real, these are all really good songs. Why was this album so good?
It just is the best.
Ryan Walterson asking thoughts on the trailer for Chris Sanders' live-action debut, The Call of the Wild. Chris Sanders, who?
That movie looks so dumb.
Yeah, it looks so weird. So yeah, Tom, I gotta show you that trailer for The Call of the Wild.
It sounds familiar, but
the dog's completely animated or computer animated. I swear, I feel like Harrison Ford's like, can you also make me computer animated so I don't have to be there? Because like he's been phoning it in for years, and this movie is gonna be no exception to that.
It's so weird. Like, there's so many moments where like, oh yeah, you can use a CG dog for these parts, but for these parts, why didn't you just use a real dog? Like, even the Lady and the Tramp remake got that right.
What are you talking about? I'm so confused. What is
The Call of the Wild is like based on a book.
Okay.
And it's about Harrison Ford and a dog.
Harrison Ford?
Han Solo?
Yeah.
Harrison Ford and a dog.
I'm just surprised that he's in a movie in current year. I feel like he's just...
Wasn't he the dog?
Yeah, he was
in
a dog.
Secret Life of Pets?
Yeah, he was in Secret Life of Pets too.
What the fuck? Did he like miss out on those Star Wars money? It's like, oh man.
Yeah,
the
money. Best thing he's been in recent years has been Blade Runner 2049.
That's true.
That's like the only like good thing he's been in like recent years.
Harrison doesn't try though. Like Samuel L. Jackson.
He tried in that.
100%.
But that's only because like that's a movie that was worth trying for.
Well, there you go.
What were you gonna say, Saber? Though
couldn't have been in Star Wars.
No, I was gonna say that like Harrison's an actor who has no problem. Like, all right, I'll act in this so I can get a rent check or something. Like, or this will pay for my yacht payment or something.
Rent check.
We're home.
Ryan's also asking thoughts on John R. Dilworth developing a Courage prequel. It's not a rumor; he confirmed it in an interview. Yeah, there's going to be a Courage the Cowardly Dog prequel.
Why?
Series, I think. Yes.
Was it going to follow Courage before he was adopted, or was it going to follow Eustace and Muriel before they got Courage?
I don't know.
Or both.
That's weird. I'm not sure if I like that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't really like it, to be honest. To me, it's just like, why? Like, if you say like, oh, here's a prequel for, I don't know, fucking.
Here's a
that's like here's a prequel for SpongeBob called Camp Coral. Yeah, like,
okay,
yeah, like
to the Powerpuff Girls, Professor Utonium just bombing around, pouring things in test.
Yeah, I mean the prequel for the Powerpuff Girls is the movie, which was great.
Yeah, the prequel.
That's all you need.
Fucking. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like solid.
Yeah.
Prequel things like I would think because like Courage is just the last thing I would ever think of. Is just like, oh yeah, that definitely needs a prequel series or something like that.
Oh, so this is Ozzy O asking a question directly to Tom. Have you caught up watching My Little Pony season 9 leading up to the series finale?
No, but I have to do it. I have to get caught up for Pony Life.
Pony Life, yeah.
Oh God!
I do plan on getting caught up. I want to see how the saga ends, even though I already saw the last episode. But I want to see how the saga before the end ends.
You saw the last episode or like the last 3 episodes?
Just the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is something I was gonna ask Saber.
Is he even here?
I'm here. I've been here.
Are you sure? I can't tell. You're just an icon on my screen. You don't have a camera, so I just forget you're here a lot.
What's up?
So yeah, this is something I was gonna bring up.
Spark really Harrison Fording it up in this podcast.
Yeah.
where's my shirt?
You don't get one. So yeah, Waddle's asking, what do you think about the whole COPPA law and the effects and the rest, how it affects you and the rest of YouTubers? So yeah, I wanted to ask you, Saber, because we were talking about that earlier in the beginning of the podcast when you went away.
I think it's not as bad as people make it out to be, but I don't blame people for wanting to be like cautious because it's YouTube and the government. So, I guess my take on it is that like it's good to set out the call for people to be aware of it and possibly like express they're not happy with it. Tell government folks or YouTube like, hey, we're not happy with this shit. Fix it. But it seemed like COPPA wasn't going to be that bad to even begin with. But I don't know. At this point, it's so nebulous. I'm not quite certain how it's going to play out. But there was like something from the FTC where they acknowledged that they're like, yeah, we know that there's adult animated shows. Like we can tell the difference. So that was some good peace of mind. But then again, we all can get completely fucked. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the story of everything when it comes to this stuff. Just I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see if we get fucked or not.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, that's all the questions I've got on Twitter at the moment. So yeah, I guess let's see. The next podcast is going to be in December.
Oh shit!
Which will be on the 9th, December 9th. So.
Damn.
Oh. One last super chat before we end from Deli18. Challenge time. Name 3 ways to ruin Thanksgiving.
Wash trees. Food. Politics while your entire family's there.
Yeah, politics.
Why are you single? Why is this happening? Why?
Family drama, politics, and then family drama about politics. I don't know.
Your girlfriend breaks up with you.
Stream porn to the TV.
Who is that ruining it for?
Oh, kinky.
I'm joking. That would be horrid.
No, don't cut this part of the podcast out, Paleo. Edit it. Yeah. We know how Hero is.
All right. So, yeah, we'll see you next month. This December 9th for the next POS podcast. We'll see you all next time. Thanks for coming out. Oh, wait, we got one more.
Oh.
One more super chat from Malik Webster. Favorite song in a Sonic game? The Zebrahead version of His World still slaps hard.
You know what's funny is like
open your heart, 100%.
Well,
what about Live and Learn?
Big Arms.
Honestly,
Fuck.
God.
You know
Big
what?
Arms is good.
I'll give it to Live and Learn is hype as fuck because it happens during the final battle. It's fucking sick as fuck. Yeah, I'll give it to Live and Learn.
Well,
Planet Wisp Act 1. That is the best Sonic song.
my
Big arms.
I think my favorite classic like Sonic song is like a Chemical Plant Zone. I love that song.
Or Emerald fucking Zone. I'll say it right now.
Yeah.
Better than Green Hills.
Hydro City Zone Act 2. in
Oh,
Sonic
yeah,
3
that's good.
Is a fucking
You're
banger.
stuck in your old man ways. Can't
And
even
fuck
play-
Knuckles. Knuckles theme. I love that shit.
Honestly, I can
No,
soundtrack.
yeah, no matter
It
how
does.
bad Sonic gets, it always has good music.
Yeah.
Except for
There's a
Sonic
song-
Chronicles. That is fucking.
Oh,
that is an
God.
embarrassment of
Don't-
a soundtrack.
Don't mention that soundtrack. It's literally the worst soundtrack a game
Man,
has ever had.
I've been wanting to play that game. I just want to experience what a BioWare Sonic game would be like.
What is it? The freaking even Sonic 06. There's a song in Sonic 06 that I like legit almost cried to. It's so beautifully composed. I was like,
Wow,
something has to be in this game.
Yeah, like Sonic 06 has good music. All right, Del18, another super
Oh,
chat.
someone says Pumpkin Hill. Shout out to Pumpkin Hill.
Oh yeah,
Fucking-
yeah.
Oh, that is a good one.
Del18 says Del18 thinks it's time to wrap up this show. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, we'll
Follow us on social media.
follow us, subscribe,
Like, comment, subscribe, patron. all of us.
We'll see you next month, December 9th, next show. Bye everybody.
Bye, Nick.